Hi, this is James of MegaLife21.com, hardest hitting internet talk radio station on the planet. And I was just, the Reverend Dr. Bill was just, my partner here, was just telling me about something exciting that they do in Europe. Was it Germany?
Yeah.
In Germany, that the Barack administration is thinking of doing. They're thinking of giving Americans money to get rid of their old cars. It might have some connection with the environment. And the new vehicle, in other words, they're going to give, I assume this is going to be a down payment to get rid of your old car. Between, did you say between $3,000 and $5,000?
$7,500.
Between $3,000 and $7,500, depending on the car or the situation.
Yeah, you can't pay more than $35,000.
And you can't pay more than $35,000 for the new car. And which is something the neoconservatives under G.W. Bush would never offer. Actually, the neoconservatives will offer you absolutely nothing. The whole inside of a donut is what you'll get from a neoconservative. Not the munchkins, not the Dunkin' Munchkins. We're talking about blank hole. So, in other words, okay, you get rid of your car, and hopefully we will see a lot more hybrids on the road, which are mandatory. I think that with the bailout of the U.S. auto industry, I think the stipulation from the Barack administration should be that all U.S. cars should not only be safe and reliable and durable like the Japanese cars, but they should also be hybrids, mandatory hybrids. Okay, not bogus hybrids, real good hybrids that are predominantly have a large electric battery with a small gas engine or whatever, ethanol running engine, or whatever biofuel was out there. Very small engine just to produce electricity to charge the battery. That should be mandatory. Now, whether or not they're going to hold them up to that, I don't know. But I know all the shenanigans that took place with the car industry before is not going to be quite the same, hopefully. So I guess that what they want to do, similar to the government handing out free compact fluorescent lights for your porch. They want to get people away from using energy-consuming, wasteful incandescent bulbs with fluorescent bulbs, to replace them with that. Now this is a step to getting rid of the gas guzzlers and the polluters, which are the older vehicles. Of course, the poor would probably have most of the older vehicles. I'm not talking about the vintage cars that people take to car shows that a lot of wealthy people have as a hobby, because they don't drive around that much in them. I'm talking about people who rely on old cars to get around, which is probably the poor. Now, this will work out depending on the cost of a basic new car. Like a more inexpensive car, like the ones coming out of South Korea. Your Kias, your Hyundais, maybe, I don't know, Daewoo or something, or one of those companies that put out inexpensive cars. And whatever American car company is left, if they choose to be smart and lower their prices. The poor, they're not going to be able to get much. Let's say they get $7,500. Let's say they unload their old car. What's $7,500 if a basic car is $10,000 to $15,000? Let's say it's you buy a Kia, a South Korean model subcompact. Okay.
You probably only get $3,000 for that.
Yeah.
The
So
higher prices you get $7,500.
okay, so it depends on the model of car you switch to.
Probably.
Okay. So let's say you get a mid-size. Let's just pretend somebody wants to be foolish and buy a piece of crap American car. Let's say they want to buy, I don't know, the new Ford hybrid that just came out. All right, or Chevy. All right, let's say the new Ford hybrid. They'll get $7,500. Hopefully they'll be able to make the payments if they're low income. Hopefully the job market will turn around so they can make the payments and do this. Oh, before I forget, somebody was telling me they went on a job interview and they have an outstanding resume. I mean, master's degree, blah, blah, blah. All right, we all know that the job market sucks, thanks to G.W. Bush. They were told that this person was told they were overqualified. You're not qualified enough. You're overqualified. What is this crap? You think maybe, Reverend Bill, that the interviewer, the supervisor, was afraid that this person might take his or her job someday? A threat?
I don't know.
Maybe this person
Usually,
might be a threat?
excuse me.
Okay. God bless you.
Usually, when they say overqualified, they are saying that, yeah, we'll give you the job and you'll be gone in 2 weeks when you get something better.
Because the person with the education and experience, they always have their antennas up for something better.
Yeah.
Well, naturally they're looking for something better. Isn't the person who owns the retail store, when he gets his merchandise from
Okay
a
for them, but
from a
not for you.
supplier, okay, let's say he gets his merchandise at I don't know, 25 cents a unit. All right, then he finds a different source, and maybe he can get it at 15 cents. Isn't he gonna? He's gonna dump the other company, the other wholesale distributor,
It's okay
and go.
for them, but not for you.
Yeah, it's okay for the fat cats to always be looking for something better, which means more money in the pocket. But it's bad for the little guy to look out for their best interests. This is the neoconservative mindset. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but hopefully with the new administration, things will be different. This is a segment of the Newsletter Censored show with myself, James of Newsletter Censored. I'm here with the Reverend Dr. William J. Eisenman, and you are hearing this from the Newsletter Censored Research Center in northeastern New Jersey, and this is a beautiful early spring. But anything can happen in spring, so don't be prancing around in your Daisy Dukes and sandals yet, women, because you might end up getting sick. But so this is what we have. We have a lot of material to work with. We thought that because the liberal Democrats took control of Washington, that we won't have any material left to attack neoconservatives, but I guess we're wrong. There's plenty out there, because the news media listens to them and displays what they have to say. And of course the American news media says nothing critical to the neoconservatives. None of them. Senator Boehner, Rush Limbaugh, that big fat bag of wind, hot air balloon, Oxycontin addict. Anyway, it's incredible. You do get the real truth from foreign news programs. That's a fact. We'll catch you on the next segment.